Hey there! You may think something changed right here. We've got more space. Well, that's right. I'm using a new webcam. And this webcam was very graciously donated by Robert. And I'm not going to mention Robert's last name because I don't want him to be bothered by anyone. But this is a great webcam. It's a much higher resolution than my original webcam had. And something that is very special, it can actually focus up close. My old webcam, unfortunately, I mean, I liked it, but it would not refocus at a close range, and this one does. So that is very, very cool, Robert. Thanks tremendously. This is really, really cool, and I absolutely appreciate it. Now, as if this was not enough, Robert was kind enough to provide me with some ink samples, which shall be used for encyclopedia entries, and he also sent me this pen, and this is a Jinhao x750. Now, if you've seen a lot of my videos, you may think, yeah, well, big deal, you already had an x750. That's right, but not one like this. One thing is very special about this pen. Now, it's not the finish. I had the metallic gray finish, and this is a black finish, which is actually very cool. I really love this, very nice and shiny. But something that is really special about this pen is the nib. It has a Fude nib. Now I'm still going to experiment a little bit on how to make this camera focus. I think I need to block out my face a bit so that it'll stop tracking that or something. What can I do? That's too close. There we go, that's better. Now what's so funny about that nib, you say? Well, look at the tip of the nib. You see that? And then you may think, oh, that was bent in the shipping. No, it was not bent in the shipping. There is something, this nib has to be that way. I think it's Japanese. I think that the Japanese invented this type of nib. Fude sounds more Japanese than Chinese to me. But this can do something very special. Depending on the way, the angle you hold the pen, the line you draw will get finer or broader, going from about a medium to something that I would say is more than triple broad. Now that may sound hard to believe, so I think what we'll just do right now is a writing sample. If you're interested in the pen, I mean the pen is apart from the color, it's the same as the earlier x750 I had. So check out the review for the Jinhao x750 if you want to learn more about the pen. If you just want to see the nib in action, that's what we'll do next. So I hope this is going to be useful, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so here we go. What we have is a Jinhao x750 with a Fude nib. Now, up to this point, you may think, yeah, well, that thing is bent, and it just looks like a bent nib, and that's just a fine, and what's all the fuss about? Well, I'll show you what the fuss is all about, alright? X-Feather by Nudeless. That's the ink. This feels a little bit scratchy and a little odd. Now I've reversed the nib completely, writing upside down. You can see that, I'm not sure whether, but this is the nib side and this is the feed side. The feed side is up, and that's a little odd, but it works. And I can also write a little bit with the side. So this is, I'll call that feed, and then I'll call this side, a little odd, and that definitely gives some feedback. And now I turn the nib around and I use it the way it's supposed to be used. Oh man, sorry, this is just too cool. Look at this. This is, well, I'll just call that Fude. Now, does this look like a bloody felt-tipped pen to everyone? Because it sure does to me. Look how... I was going to use a nasty word there. Look how bloody awesome this is. This is magnificent. Come on, you've got to love this. This isn't broad. This isn't double broad. I would not even call this triple broad. This is like... really broad. I absolutely love this. This is gonna blow through ink like there's no tomorrow. But look at this. Beautiful, nice, wet, lovely, I absolutely adore this. Robert, thanks so much for sending me this. It is a lot of fun. I'm absolutely adoring it. You know, I don't picture anyone going the quick brown fox and using this, you know, on daily basis to write. But for example, imagine doing your signature with this. Does that add some fun to it or not? Imagine doing, this is my abbreviated signature, we call that a paraf. I don't know whether that's a word in English, paraf or whatever, there's probably a word for that. It's awesome. So Robert, thanks a lot. It's an amazing pen. I'm going to cherish this, and I absolutely love it, and I thank you very, very much. So I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.